Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Let's Play Starfield. Let's see what's going on, shall we? We're getting up from the desk. We are here in the office of Argus Extractors. These are the people that sent us out to Vectra at the very beginning of the game, where we found the artifact. Mining bars, only the best need apply. I like that. Colonists wanted. Explore for unique resources. Colonize virgin territory. Become a vital part of new communities. Forge your fate as you stake your claim in the settled systems. With your purchase of one Settler's Starter Kit from any local Freestar Collective outpost, you can embark upon the adventure of a lifetime. Each starter kit comes with the basic survival tools for defense and construction of a habitat. Shelter sold separately, as well as 1 month of food for a small family. 2 months if you don't like your kids so much. Okay. Whatever you say. All right, Aurora, we'll catch you later. Bye-bye. You were wonderful. Okay, glad we found this place. Could easily have just walked right by. Because we had to go into a lobby and go up the thing, and I don't see a directory. I just kind of stumbled into that, so. And that was inside the Valberg building. Okay, back to the situation at hand. We need one more biosensor for the scientist. Wait, what is this?
Hey, are you looking for eggs too?
Eggs,
I've only found
yes.
one so far, but I want to find more before anyone else does. So if you see some, can you tell me?
I need your egg. I'm looking for biosensors, not eggs. Get lost, kid. The egg you found wasn't beeping, was it?
Yeah, it was. Weird, right? Miss Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can find them. I could really use the credits.
Great. A frigging moral dilemma, huh? Well. At least I'm not the only one fascinated with eggs. How did I miss this? Whetstone. What do y'all do?
Anything I can do for you?
Logan Cullen.
Good to see you.
I'm over here. Anything you recommend doing on New Atlantis?
There's a huge tree in the Embassy District, across from the mass station.
I know.
Trust me, it may sound dumb, but I think everyone should see it at least once when they're in the city. It's so cool. Or maybe I just love trees.
Well, I love trees, so I get it. Do you like living here?
Oh, sure. There's always tons of travel into New Atlantis, so there's no shortage of people to meet. I love talking with the new people and hearing about their journeys. Not to mention, it's also nice and safe. Unlike my brother's job.
Oh, here we go. Well, obviously she's worried. What does your brother do?
He's a Marine, and if that wasn't bad enough, he's stationed in Sidonia. He keeps telling me it's safe and how he loves his job, but I just worry about him so much. All I ever hear about Sidonia is how many people get hurt in accidents there. I just pray that he'll be okay.
Well, me too. I've heard of this place. I really don't know it firsthand, but I'll be reassuring. He'll be okay. He'll be okay.
Have a good one.
It'll be fine, sweetheart. Okay. Alara Katrengo. Aye.
If you're looking for the best cut of meat in the settled systems, look no further.
Does all your food come from local sources?
You must be joking.
I
have
am
an
indeed.
Exclusive contract with the Trade Authority. It's all shipped in from off-world. And no, I'm not divulging the planet of origin.
I wasn't going to ask. I mean, what's a whetstone?
The general term? A sharpening stone for knives.
Mm-hmm.
The kind of knives that cut the most delicious meat in the settled systems.
I was just quizzing you.
This whetstone, though, is the best restaurant you've ever eaten at. If you like a perfect steak, you're in the right place.
Okay, maybe this is where Donna Rain was talking about with the steaks. I can't remember. She mentioned liking steaks. Couldn't remember if it was Dawn's Roost or this place, but anyway.
Anytime.
Would you hush? I'd like to see what's on the menu.
Why wouldn't you?
Baguettes. Everybody has that. Some wines. Oh, port. I like port. A little Porto. Yeah. Excellent after a meal, particularly a rich meal, like if you have steak or what have you. Kodos Crater. Miso soup. Mini slurp. I love that. The mini slurp. Love it. Plum. Solomon's Reserve. Sparkling water wine. The Deep. Ooh, I'm having fish for supper tonight. Alien salmon. I want to know what this is. Alien salmon. What's alien about it? Grilled pieces of alien salmon served alongside mixed vegetables and mashed potatoes. I'm having salmon for supper tonight with homemade coleslaw and tomatoes. The rack. Oh, it's kind of weird looking. A smoked slab of ribs served with mashed potatoes and vegetables. The Strip. We saw that at the other place. The Top Shelf. Vodka, gin, and rum. A splash of sour and cola. Okay. What do we get any bonuses for eating steak? 20 health plus 2% XP gain for 30 minutes. Oh, yeah. 20 health. Okay. You need to work on your customer service, okay? Just kind of sucks. Well, these, ooh, hidden. I could steal that. You can't see me. You can see me. Okay. Peepa. I feel like this is a trap. I mean, it says hidden. This is just too easy. I don't know. Is there karma in the game? I like that. Okay. They got an interesting thing going on here. I feel like I'm in sort of some kind of insect. Who sees me? Ah, well, whatever. See ya. I'll just go this way because I'm a heathen. Noo. I like this. Reminds me of something at the Citadel in Mass Effect. Isn't there a wall that does something like that there? Put that up. Oh gosh, this is gonna hurt. Ooh. All right, back to the distro center we go. Oh, look at your get up. I like that. These 70s color palettes, you know, that they chose for this game, I kind of like that. The 70s were kind of a bright time for the space program. Apollo was still going on in the early 70s, and then there was Starlab, the first space station, and the shuttle was being developed.
I'm pleased to report that our stocks are currently being maintained at 90% or higher. I'm sure we have anything you might need.
Okay, you got the egg I'm wanting.
Something I can do for you?
You bought an egg from a kid recently. I need it.
Who, Jordan? That kid's in here every other day with some random thing he found. Trying to get credits. Yeah, I took pity on him.
Can I have it? I need it. What did you give him for it?
It?
It's sensitive scientific equipment. Very important. It's nothing. Just some junk I dropped the other day. It's none of your business. Does it matter? Can I just have it? Well, now let's tell her the truth.
Oh, really? Well, you can have it back for what I paid for it, plus a little extra. Let's call it a convenience fee, shall we?
Are you hustling me? You're hustling me. Can't you just give it to me?
I could, but I did pay for it. I'd like to recover my losses. And it's all the way in the back room. I'd have to walk back there, then back out here.
You know, I take back what I said.
Honestly, it's probably worth way more than what we're talking about.
Forget it. I'm going to steal it.
Yourself. Back to it then.
Can I sneak in? Is this a bad idea? I'll show this woman. She like all the way in the back room. It's right here.
Security, stop right now.
You see nothing.
New Atlantis, UC security. You're under arrest. I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Prepare for immediate transport to our vessel.
What? What are you talking about? You gonna tell me what's going on here?
I've been authorized to inform you that you're being transferred to the UC Vigilance. You'll find out more when you get there.
Was this a setup?
Other than that, I'm not at liberty to divulge any additional information.
I'm just gonna tell you something because it said hidden. Who could have seen me?
We have orders to transport you and your vessel to your final destination, the UC Vigilance.
I think I'm being. This is something that probably is supposed to happen. I don't know.
Considered an act of hostility and will be met with aggressive force.
Fine.
Smart decision. Stand by to be transferred.
This scientist has been a pain in my ass. The Sol system, huh? We're in orbit of Mars, I'm thinking. Or Phobos, okay.
Why else would he be going through all this trouble? I still don't understand why he trusts a criminal. Seems like too much of a risk.
Well,
Stop worrying and keep an eye on our guest. I'll be right back.
you're not paid to think. I like the door.
You just sit tight. The commander wants to have a little chat.
Well, I can't do anything else. I can't move, can't look around, can't do crap.
Ready, sir.
Well, this is unexpected, I'm just gonna say. Okay. Okay, what do you want? You're wearing a
I
dress.
hope you're comfortable. We have a lot to discuss.
Just let me pay my fine so I can get out of here. There's nothing to discuss. This doesn't look like the local jail. Who are you?
I'm your ticket out of the mess you've gotten yourself into. That's all you need to
Oh,
know.
the phone
for
is
now.
ringing. Excuse me. Okay. This doesn't look like the local jail.
Highly perceptive.
Mm-hmm.
Let me add that to your list of skills. Speaking of which, let's see what we're working with here.
Scoundrel.
Seems you had a bit of a reckless past. Always fancied yourself as a wild one, eh? We can work with that. I
Well.
also see that you mined on Vectera, and now you're with Constellation. You've certainly been quite busy.
Hmm.
Oh, and look at that. Right at the bottom of this list is the criminal incident that landed you in my crosshairs.
Let's just get to the point. I bet my shoe size isn't in your records. Yeah, let's say that.
Huh. You're absolutely right. Well, I'll have my people get right on that. Now that we have that,
You'll know the size when it's up your
let me
ass.
introduce myself. My name is Commander Kibwe Ikande, and I'm in charge of this operation for UC SysDef. Are you familiar with what we do?
I don't have any idea what the hell you do. Why don't you tell me? I honestly don't care. Well, I know you kidnap people. Could you start by telling me what UC SysDef means? United Colonies System Defense, I'm guessing. I know you kidnap
Actually,
people.
that's something new we're trying.
Mm-hmm.
I figured we needed to branch out a bit, broaden our horizons.
No, why not?
UC SysDef is a division of the UC Navy. Well, they handle the big picture stuff. We deal with a very particular problem. The Crimson Fleet.
Okay, so now you're
That
speaking my
problem
language.
is where you enter the picture.
I hate the Crimson Fleet. I don't like where this is going. If whatever you're selling lets me off the hook, then I'm listening. What's the Crimson Fleet? I can play stupid. What type of big picture stuff does the UC Navy handle? If whatever you're selling lets me off the hook, then I'm listening, I guess. None of those really fit what I'd say.
We've been prodding at the Crimson Fleet for years, trying to take them down one ship at a time. But we barely scratched the surface.
Mm-hmm.
If we can get someone on the inside, we have a shot at finding a loose thread we can pull to bring it all down.
You want me to risk my neck and go undercover for you? This sounds personal. Maybe you should give up. Or why can't the UC send in their armada to wipe out the Crimson Fleet? Yeah, I'd like to know that.
If the military rolls in and attacks the Crimson Fleet, we'd have a full-scale war on our hands.
How is that?
That means losses. Heavy losses. That the United Colonies can't afford.
Are the pirates that big of a deal? You want me to risk my neck and go undercover for you? This sounds personal. Maybe you should give up. This sounds personal.
It doesn't matter how I feel. I'm simply doing what's best for the security of the United Colonies.
Well,
Look, I'm going to make this simple. Agree to work for UC SysDef, and together we take down the Crimson Fleet.
well, I like that.
Refuse, and I tell these guys to throw you into the nearest lockup. Might even tack on an extra few hundred credits to your fine.
Doesn't sound like I have much of a choice. You can't get away with that. I didn't realize coercion was part of UC SysDef's code of ethics. If I work with SysDef, what's in it for me?
Well, first of all, we'll forget about the infraction that landed you on the vigilance. Wipe the slate clean.
Okay, what else?
Better still, depending on how well you do your job, we'll even kick in a few extra credits to offset any costs that the operation will incur. Or you can throw all that away and end up back in jail with a hefty fine attached.
Well, I hate pirates, so it doesn't sound like I have much of a choice. Well, I don't know why she's so indignant.
Of course you have a choice. It's just stacked in my favor.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you say? You going to work with me, or should I find someone else?
I'll do it. I'm in. Do I have to decide right now? How do you know I can even handle this type of operation? I'm in.
Smart choice.
I'm in like plan.
I'm going to have one of my men escort you to the operations center. I strongly suggest that you don't give him any trouble.
Well, I don't plan on it.
And don't bother trying to leave the ship. I think you'll find all access to the docking area is fully restricted.
Okay. So obviously, the game sort of heavily points you. I'm going to pause this for just a minute in this direction because the attitude change of the person at the distribution center. She seems so nice, and then when we were first there, then we go back, and she's just like a conniving piece of crap, like who's trying to extort us for extra money. Typical like bureaucratic horse shit. Typical government employee in some ways, right? Or a bureaucrat. I shouldn't say government employee because I myself have been one of those many times. But typical like bureaucrat who's just been there too long and just doesn't give a shit anymore and is just trying to skim as much as they can skim. So obviously you're going to steal it. I bet that if you buy it from her, they still bust in and like, oh, you're buying stolen crap. Off to the brig with you now, probably. But anyway, whatever. I don't mind. I think that was a cool surprise, and I'm liking where this is going. So
just shut up and do as you're told.
Well, I don't see what the problem is. Why do you have to be?
All right, let's go.
Well, let's go. I don't have all day. I don't know why these people are.
You took the op instead of serving the time. Gonna be the commander's new mole, huh?
Yeah. This should be interesting. I hate the pirates.
Infiltrating a bunch of pirates. You've got a lot of guts.
I'll be fine.
Still, it makes you wonder, especially with the stories that go around.
This is a cool ship.
Like the one about how the fleet deals with informants by lashing them to the hull of a ship and then slowly letting the air out of their suit. Could you imagine a worse way to go? I know I couldn't. But I wouldn't worry about it. Since the commander handpicked you, I'm guessing you can hold your breath for a really long time.
That doesn't bother me at all. Is this a space station? Are we actually on the surface of Phobos? Are we on a ship? I'm not sure. Oh, that's a cool helmet.
Hey.
Hey.
Yes, what?
Oh, you said hi. I was just being nice. Okay. Lift.
All right. I've got nothing to say to you, convict.
These people are... they're like... Oh, I don't know. Bless their hearts. Coffee. Donna Rain's espresso is going to get cold.
The fleet call us sharks. They know what happens when we see red.
Wait a minute. Why is it... Why did I come down here? Okay, what am I doing? I don't know. Is this a thing? Docking port 1. Occupied, authorized. Captain Penelope, ship Frontier. Docking port 3. NA. I can't go there. Okay. I did it not... Wait a minute. It probably still has the stupid deep cover. Yeah, it still had the tree thing selected. Jesus Christ. Okay. Sorry. I thought it would automatically update my mission. I may have missed a prompt. May have. I love these doors. Look at that. Oh, look. It's the nerve center. Look at it. It's fans. Doodads and flatchets and people doing stuff. Lots of orange and blue because, of course, why not? Yeah, I see. This is important. Everything looks good. Master events. Board 1. Everything seems nominal. Yep. Continue on. Yes. Oh, that's red. Okay, where was I? Here he is.
Ah, there you are. Excellent.
Here I be.
Now that we've established your level of cooperation with us, I want to introduce you to your new home. This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance. SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
You're going to need more than one ship to eliminate an entire fleet. Impressive ship, but I don't see where I fit in. Attack! And this is for shooting my way. This is me shooting my way off this prison ship. That seems like a good way to die. Where is the Vigilance located right now? What exactly is the Crimson Fleet? Well, we know that. Well, we know we're Phobos, right? Gonna need more than one ship.
Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach.
Okay.
We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
Get me in a room with them and I'll talk them into anything. I assume you already have a plan in mind. It takes more than finesse to catch the attention of a pirate. Prefer a more direct approach. I assume you've chosen me because I'm expendable. Well, of course. This is our first time to use persuasion. Let's see if it works.
Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention.
Okay. Sounds simple enough. That doesn't sound like an ironclad plan to me. She can probably sniff out a narc from a sector away. Where'd you get the contraband Aurora?
Aurora is a Class A controlled substance that's illegal to transport outside of Neon, a city on Volai.
Okay.
Caught with this stuff aboard a ship, and you're looking at some serious fines.
Okay. Sounds simple enough.
You better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe.
Probably not.
Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
Okay. Point the way, I'll get it done. That's a lot to absorb. You must have quite a bit of confidence in my abilities. Is this the best plan we've got? We're both in trouble. Why bother gathering evidence?
If I didn't have confidence in your abilities, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Okay. Well, I
Remember,
appreciate that at least.
This entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down.
I really hate pirates. I'm so glad that this is a thing. I'll do my best. I'm just doing it for the money. I'm guessing it's too late to back out of the deal. What if I get in over my head?
Then you better learn to swim.
Right. Good
Because
answer.
you're diving right into the deep end on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I've studied your profile. I know you can do this. I'm not about to throw away someone's life on a whim or a prayer. Just use your best judgment. Trust your instincts. Watch your back.
I'll do my best.
I wouldn't expect any less.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? I can stay the course. I can't make any promises. I don't exactly do well following rules and regulations. Can you explain this code of ethics? What do you mean straight too far off the path?
The Crimson Fleet doesn't follow the rules. They only abide by one thing: money.
Right, so how am I supposed to
All of
fake
their
it
morals and social graces
and
fall
keep
by
my
the
ethics?
wayside in pursuit of their greed. At first glance, this can appear quite enticing, so I'm warning you not to get lured into their trap. Think you can handle that?
Mm-hmm. Let's explain this code of conduct and ethics.
To put it simply, you can't go into every situation with guns blazing.
Mm-hmm.
Think before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull the trigger only when it's absolutely necessary. At the end of the day, your primary goal is taking down the Crimson Fleet. That's the greater good.
Okay. Yeah, I can stay the course.
That's what I wanted to hear.
It'll be fine.
Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck.
All right, thank you. How will I maintain contact? Do you have any other information about Saoirse Bowden? What happens if I get arrested while I'm undercover? Can you tell me more about my expected behavior as an agent? I feel like I should probably ask that.
While you're running with the Crimson Fleet, you're undoubtedly going to be faced with some morally gray decisions.
Yes.
It's going to be difficult for you to weigh the consequences of pulling the trigger while maintaining your cover.
Indeed.
Do what you have to do, but remember why you're out there in the first place.
Okay. Gotcha. Maintaining my cover as a pirate and abiding by the law won't mix. I refuse to kill innocent people. What if I don't have a choice? Cover as abiding. Yeah, this is the first one. Maintaining cover as a pirate and abiding the law won't mix.
That's why I expect you to constantly seek alternative means to overcome your obstacles, rather than blowing holes in them.
Well, I'll do my best.
I can see that you're struggling with this. So let me simplify this for you. If there's a route to your goal which doesn't involve killing innocent people, I'm urging you to follow that path.
Well, I'm not going to kill
Use your
innocent people.
instincts. I'm certain
Pirates are
you're
not
right
innocent,
here.
though. How will I maintain contact with you? Do you have any other info about Saoirse Bowden? Yeah, let's ask that.
All we know is that she's been with the Trade Authority for years, which means she's been privy to some seriously shady deals. She's shrewd and she's diligent.
Mhm.
The only reason we were able to connect her with the Crimson Fleet at all was thanks to an informant. I'm afraid she's the best lead we've got.
Okay. Sounds good. What happens if I get arrested?
For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal with the fines.
Okay. How will I maintain
That's easy
contact?
to answer. You don't.
Okay, that makes
You'll be
sense.
monitoring your activities from the Vigilance and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence and at the completion of your assignments, head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own.
All right, just like I like it.
Dismissed.
Okay. Well, now this is cool. This is so cool. It's like a real nerve center. There's a lot going on here. Huh?
Pardon.
Excuse me. Oh, sorry.
Yes. What?
Well, I just wanted to look at your board.
Excuse me.
How you doing?
Sometimes we'll take the long-range fighters out for grav jump and patrol high-traffic orbitals for fleet.
Okay. Sword of Damocles. I got the sword of Damocles hanging over my head. Let's read it. Oh, here's the doggy patrol. Can you hear that? All right, guys. Calm down. It's okay. Everything's fine. It's fine. Everything will be fine. Hello, Ted. Hello, buddy. Pepper. Pepper's upset. Sword of Damocles. Damocles Gray looked up into the eyes. This is not the sword I thought we were going to be talking about. Damocles Gray looked up into the eyes of the Reptilon High King and grinned. Well, Boots, I think it's time I made my exit, he quipped. Then Pepper, calm down. Calm down. Sorry, my dog is like totally out of control. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Pepper. Shh. Calm down. All right, let's take it from... No. Calm down. Damocles Gray looked up into the eyes of the Reptilon High King and grinned. Well, Boots, I think it's time I made my exit, he quipped. Then, raising his wrist-mounted comm device to his mouth, he said the words he had uttered so many times before. Let's do it, baby. A second later, Damocles Gray's sleek chromium death ship crashed through the palace's stained glass dome, raining lasers on any lizard man its targeting computers could get a lock on. It's the sword! Everybody... But the king never got to finish his command because a gaping hole now stood in space where his mouth used to be, blasted straight through by one of the ship's laser beam guns. The sword then came to hover 2 inches off the ground, right next to Damocles Gray. Hello, Barkley. Barkley's a basset hound. He's so cute. He's a good boy. That's for Earth, you ugly iguanas, he said. And he swung up into the cockpit and closed the canopy. Seconds later, there was no indication Damocles Gray had ever been on the planet Reptilar 3, except for the pile of dead Reptilons left in his wake. The science fiction novel Sword of Damocles was written by former Constellation Chair Vizola Chen after her retirement, writing under the pen name Victoria Starr. Although over 1 million copies were printed, very few actually sold, and eventually Chen decided to distribute the book for free. Now, Sword of Damocles is something of a pop culture staple, and copies can be found throughout the settled systems. I'm not going to get in trouble for taking that, am I? I hope not. I wish you could just read the books without taking them. Oh, look at the thermos. That's cool. Okay. There's a book. The Light of Stars. Yoink. The Light of Stars, written in the summer of 1838, Longfellow's The Light of Stars is a stirring tribute to the cosmos before humanity had ever explored it. The following is a single, beautiful stanza. Within my breast there is no light, but the cold light of stars. I give the first watch of the night to the red planet Mars. The start of the unconquered will, he rises in my breast, serene and resolute and still and calm and self-possessed. Pretty cool. The Paradiso Complex. We're just on a book trip today. An excerpt from the Paradiso Complex, a novel quite obviously written for the Paradiso Group in an attempt to market the resort to a wider audience. The writing is often atrocious and hard to take seriously. It's kind of like the Message Bible. She felt the warm, perfect air on her face. Mirabella paused to adjust the straps on her bikini, then threw the ball back to Billy, who was sipping a nice, cool, perfectly mixed Perfection Aqua Blast from the Paradiso Cantina. He thought about how just days ago he was toiling away in an office building in New Atlantis. But somehow, this trip to Paradiso had been the best thing that had ever happened to him. Paradiso might be the best thing to happen to anyone, he said as he playfully batted the ball out of the way. Mirabella laughed. I've been to every resort in the galaxy, and none of them are as perfect as Paradiso. She bit her lip and sauntered over to Billy. You want to go back to my exclusive Paradiso Beach Cabana rental unit? I got it for a very reasonable price and has all the latest comforts and amenities you'd expect from a luxurious top-quality resort. Billy nodded. Yes, and then later maybe we could go to Simon's Rooftop Lounge for some of the best live entertainment and most delicious mixed drinks this side of the settled systems. The rest of the novel is just as painful to read. Okay. Dover Beach. Ah, love, let us be true to one another, for this world which seems to lie before us like a land of dreams, so various, so beautiful, so new, hath really neither joy, nor love, nor light, nor certitude, nor peace, nor help for pain. And we are here as on a darkling plain, swept with confused alarms of struggle and flight, where ignorant armies clash by night. So reads the final stanza of Matthew Arnold's stirring poem, Dover Beach. The history of the pirates. The history of the pirates. The 1724 work, A General History of the Pirates, is a first-hand account of the lives and adventures of several swashbucklers who plied their trade in the Caribbean during the so-called Golden Age of piracy. It was supposedly written by one Captain Charles Johnson, but there's no evidence that such a person actually existed. Instead, most people attribute the book to Daniel Defoe, famed author of Robinson Crusoe, writing under a pen name. The following is an excerpt. Chapter 3 of Captain Teach, alias Blackbeard. Edward Teach was a Bristol man born, but had sailed some time out of Jamaica in privateers in the late French War. Yet, though he had distinguished himself for his uncommon boldness and personal courage, he was never raised to any command, till he went a-pirating, which I think was at the latter end of the year 1716, when Captain Benjamin Hornigold put him into a sloop that he had made a prize of, and with whom he continued in consortship to a little while before Hornigold surrendered. In the spring of the year 1717, Teach and Hornigold sailed from Providence to the Main of America, and took in their way a billop from the Havana, with 120 barrels of flour, as also a sloop from Bermuda, Thurber Master, from whom they took only some gallons of wine, and then let him go, and a ship from Madeira to South Carolina, out of which they got plunder of a considerable value. After cleaning on the coast of Virginia, they returned to the West Indies, and in the latitude of 24 made prize of a large French Guineaman, bound to Martinico, which by Hornigold's consent Teach went aboard of as captain, and took a cruise in her. Hornigold returned with his sloop to Providence, where, at the arrival of Captain Rogers, the governor, he surrendered to mercy pursuant to the king's proclamation. Yes, so this book about pirates, yeah, that is a real thing. Howdy. Hey. It's a pretty cool book. I'll tell you, Blackbeard. I used to live in an area that was once frequented by Blackbeard on an island where he once took a young girl hostage. It was a farmer's daughter. Yeah. Yep. I took her hostage one night, and there's this whole interesting tale that people that live there on the island still retell these days, and of what happened the night that Blackbeard came and stole the farmer's daughter and hid in the barn and everything. And they tell this just like anybody would tell some tale about Uncle Bob used to have a red tractor, or whatever. It's pretty fascinating. Anyway, I think it's time for a quick save. We haven't done that in a while. Lieutenant Julian Toft, talk to me, baby.
All right. we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up.
Okay.
While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible.
Okay.
If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
Yeah, I think I understand. So basically, you want me to steal from thieves. That's if I'm accepted into the Crimson Fleet. Well, I'm confident that I will be. What if I can't find anything? Why do you need physical evidence? Well, this is a stupid question. So basically, you may want me to steal from thieves. Okay. Yeah.
Rationalize it however you like. But that evidence is critical to the success of Commander Akande's operation.
Mm-hmm.
I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get
Whoa,
those
that guy's
bastards
head is-
thrown into the brig.
Pepper, calm down. Sounds like you have a personal vendetta against the Crimson Fleet. Calm down. They're really rowdy. I think there's probably a storm coming. Yeah, I have 6 dogs, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, I'm crazy, I know. Anyway, they're all rescues, though, so I can't let an animal starve and go without food or attention. I just can't do it. Even though we have things like this to put up with. Anyhow, sounds like you have a personal vendetta against the Crimson Fleet. I'm trying to understand my task, Lieutenant. Sounds like I touched a nerve. I'm confused. Are we trying to imprison the pirates or kill them? Hey.
Haven't you been paying attention?
No, I haven't
Our
been.
goal here is the complete eradication of the Crimson Fleet. In order to do that, we need to dismantle them piece by piece from within.
Okay.
If you bring me evidence,
I was
we
just
can make
testing you.
arrests and slowly drain their resources. Think of it as a death by 1,000 tiny cuts.
Well, I prefer my methods. Sounds like you have a personal vendetta. I'm simply trying to understand my task, Lieutenant. Maybe I should ask this. I don't know. Personal
Damn right
vendetta.
I do. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind.
Mm-hmm.
If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
I'll bring you as much evidence as I can find. I've seen my fair share of violence. I'm no hero. I'm here because I had no choice. You feel like talking about it? Huh?
What? No. It's personal. It has nothing to do with you. Just stick to the mission and you'll be fine.
Okay. I was just offering. I'll bring you as much evidence as I can bear. I've seen my fair share of violence.
Then you'll understand why it's so important that this operation is successful.
Oh,
Anyway,
whoops.
Before I let you go,
Sorry.
there's just one more thing.
Didn't mean to cut you off.
Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts.
Well, that's nice. It's very generous. I don't need payment to do what's right. Don't say that. They may not pay you credits. Now you're speaking my language. Why would you be paying credits during a military operation? I'll just say that's generous.
It's not generous, it's motivational. Commander Akande's idea.
I am a scoundrel.
All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold.
Mm-hmm.
We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods.
Okay.
We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
Okay, gotcha. Feel like discussing your personal experience? No, we're not going to probe. What's going to happen to the people you arrest? What if I get caught with the container of Aurora in my cargo hold? A good question.
Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Even if you're scanned.
Okay.
Of course,
Just
if we
wondering.
find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that mistake.
Why would I do that?
Let me know if you need anything else.
I mean, I don't understand why you people think. I mean, yeah, I'm a scoundrel, but, you know, I have, like.
Is there anything else I can answer before you proceed to the next phase of your mission?
I don't think so.
Yes?
Okay, bye. Yeah, so I'm not, like, without a moral compass. I'm a scoundrel.
Okay. Hello.
And I'm not completely motivated by credits. There's other things. I just like to do things my way, you know? I'm not like a true neutral, really. I'm chaotic good. That's the way I see her, Captain Penelope. Okay, we're back in the ship. Is Vasco here? Vasco's not here. Crap. Well, okay, whatever. Oh yeah, we're in space. We're in space. Well, Penelope, I think we should undock. That's cool. There we are. There's Mars in the background. We were in orbit of Phobos, I believe. One of the moons of Mars. Let's just fly away from the ship for a little while. What is that? Is that where we're going? We're going to Mars? Get your ass to Mars. Proceed to Cydonia. Should we do it this way? Probably. It'll take for friggin' ever. That looks like Mars. You got the Valles Marineris there, the Mariner Valley. Largest canyon in the solar system. It's wider than the entirety of North America. Yep, sure is. Okay, so how do you get to the map again? X. Y. Oh no! I shouldn't have done that. How do you get to the map? Hamburger? Star map? Ship? No. Star map. Oh gosh. This is definitely not to scale. Definitely not to scale. Okay. There's Saturn. Where's Earth? Where is it? How do I... Back to system B. There we go. So, Earth is number 3. That should be that. Earth. It's been rendered, you know, useless. Proceed to Cydonia. Guess it's on Mars. So, Mars. Here it is. Select course to Mars, yes. Travel. Get your ass to Mars. We're getting it. We're headed that way.
You are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Okay.
Scan complete. You're cleared to land.
Okay, sounds good. There's Mars. Exit scanner. There's a fracking station? Proceed to Cydonia. That's up here. Wait a minute. Mars launch pad. Open planet map. I'm still not getting how this works at all. I don't. I want to go to Cydonia. Here we are. Better put on a spacesuit, hadn't I? Get up. Oh. Looks like Mars. Looks Mars-ish, more or less. Poor quality air. Sandstorm. Well, how about not? Okay, so inventory. Spacesuit. We don't have this one. So it's gonna have to. I guess we'll use this one. Should I use this? +2 max auto attempts can be banked while hacking. I mean, maybe that could be useful for our whatever. Piracy thing. Okay, cargo hold. Let's see. No, we didn't want to do that. Let's see, transfer. Weapon. My inventory. Keep the cutter. I want that. I'll keep this. We want this. Space. Adapt modified brindle. Do I have too many weapons? Probably. There's no need carrying this. We should put it in the ship. Keep that. I'm not sure about that. Minor utility outfit. Security flight suit. Wait a minute. I should take off the fashionable suit probably, right? I'm sorry. I'll get used to this eventually. This has pretty good like damage negation, so I should take that. Now what I'm going to do is go to inventory. Fashionable suit. Let's wear this underneath our spacesuit. Yeah. Transfer. I know this is tedious. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just took a bunch of stuff out. I'm going to keep my fashionable suit with me. Okay. Okay, I'm good now. I think. Hold on, I'm so sorry. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, I want to try this out. So I'm gonna favorite it, and I'm gonna put it here. Then the Grendel, I'll put up here. No, I'll put it here. Then the laser, because I was doing energy weapons. This. Would you be quiet? It's not that bad, I promise. No. Calm down, sweetheart. Calm down. Hi, buddy. Oh, I'm getting covered up. I tell you what, folks, we've been going for almost an hour. This is probably a good place to stop. I don't think I have much choice. I'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by the Roost. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day. Bye-bye.